That's right. 42 minutes after 7. A higher Kessben 92.9.
You've been able to cut the eye of the speaker until your motion has been sustained. I feel you know
my man, that was once again 42 minutes after 7. Aha, Kessben 92.9. We need Mr. Speaker. Highly grateful once again for your time this morning. But just stay with us now. I don't pay anyone name. Come on. We'll bring you the latest of current affairs in our republic. Now, Shannon Sumame said numbers no 055-059-6929, 055-0567-929, 055-059-6929, 055-0567-929. I know your numbers are no pay your day a juma. Now, join you live there on Facebook no as soon as our jinching no ebra. But your bedjack can kind of the Kessben TV is live across the country on DSTV at channel 364, Go TV at channel 121, and on your digital TV at Opewunya live on Kessben television, on Multi TV at Opewunya on YouTube at Kessben TV, and that is the official channel. Welcome on board, my main faster than be my day sports team for coming up with kickoff. I'm a Ghana rice for assist and pay, but you one more I saw your seniors young fan commoding no ebro. Say Ghana more ya papa would drama so ye I'm a Ghana rice and no any emo papa say ubedi emo kwa dia pacho SSA umba wonsa ekemi na eno pacho ya tu boss na ye bia ne ya so a packaging neat kama pa and the abedwama so say emeboa ya pomode I don't pay the natural taste of rice. Very frame way a croje. I don't pay with Tibia and the Koye and the Ama Papa. Now, more pretty restaurants, more Muyen, Simon Tenso at home. So open the better dormitory customers in the Amadia. I'm a Ghana rice and I don't pay me come for Eddie Ama. I pay wood chimney. So where your choba, would you need open more. Eso eche papa but you would see why and things I dear to now the crown on the air there. I don't pay I'm a Ghana rice and necessary Oma won saka. Grandma is baby and my Ghana but you will be at all. Now when you do with you baby when they quack with more year event I would do more year and where yasi wedding engagement birthday parties I would do in jollof rice in I don't pay I'm a Ghana rice is the best premium rice on the Ghanaian market. When it was said, Ube to do more to one, but you are quite an I'm a Ghana rice was said, I don't pay me more money. Said, one more beer, one more punomo at the atomo. Said, Woba, one more to do more pa at the amount. Now, once you were to be at home and young fast, do one. I don't pay to an amount. Now, when you were more in the end, come on. Our numbers is 0537-029-464 0537-029-464 and our friend 0207-6761-97. Now when they am a Ghana rice in Kowano pay.
Kessben.
Safa sa pele sizo sinyama Safa
say yeah say no but just stop galam say mujai tu aye be jaika na ekroni mu adwo form obia so mu ato no yenhio ni nyina be ye na yenya bia no yenya pomode papa ɛde ayɛ adwuma de aboa wɔ man yi enti kukuru ni jaya kekra ni nyinaa nso begyae na sɛdeɛ mo ahyɛ da bɔ mo tire mu pɔ sɛ mobɛtu fam agudie nanso momfa kwan papa so nyɛ ne deɛ yɛmu bi wɔ hɔ a yɛnkaya no nti mogyae yɔ a yɛbɛgyae ka we no ɛnyɛ amanyɔsɛm ɛyɛ ɔman na nkasa asɛm a ɛdika na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛsɔbe no once and for all munya etu na yɛnya ka yɛnya ntiatiamu no munya nsuo no a mo sɛ no ne forest a mo sɛ no mujaya yɛnso yɛbɛgyae na obiara nya n'asomdwe obiara nya ne peace of mind ɛde atena kuro ni Mareko ahoma ne so na me ne the secretary edema the mobile money advocacy group Kingsley any enkomo anope na se ye kase enkomo a ye di no womo ye yenuanom a eye mobile money agent oh my God mu womo ye adwuma nyina no afomiku na Kingsley amwako ata ana eye womo secretary na ene ya ye kase no woman so ede woman no atom kobodi animo orama akwata wotime ka Maakye Kessben suni to say
ya media moto na metia betiefo enyina enso
etiefo enyina enso je oso adope yeda se de kan se waje yeso anope enti mudie sika ho dwadie na mudie na mobile money amuye nanke edim se galo se ne mfa mo ho eba ne sign anope ya ye kasa mo issue statement enkomoyi monso mode mo anu abeto mu bi
yo mini amedate penifo kan se ka 19 anaka eto na wuntimi nka se se bi ti anyo ko etie biem ye nyina ye wo omen yi mu nka obeka se body sika ho adwuma na moye na nso ekoba esan ebiti ye so oboni beka se directly or indirectly no so enyan sinsanso ewo yen ni adwuma so nyina ewo men mu ni nim se galamsey ana kwambone nipa bi afaso edi tu sika ana fa kudie ewo asasi mu won fa kwan paso ama yusu wansu nyina tese ye kokomfo ye twegu ye bodifo ye nefo ye twegu ene ye di nyina etu galamsey ana se ye di essay asasi ekayen sinso se ya ye ti omeni mu bi ye nyenso ni bi no se asase ne se ni yenya no baya yenya aduane nto eni enti ekoba ebekan ni ehukwa na nse aga na watafo edi atembi betu dwa se ensu ana se ensu a ewo oman mu no ohwa emufa dodo kese no ano asen ifani galamsey ene illegal mining yenhwe ye tikwa kese mu Kumase enkran temanom ne ade no yenye mu se esubonti bi a men ya ye be ko nsu mu se ye kosensu eye pipe ya ene ye sanom yenye bi na se Ghana water for the betu da se ensu nyina se ya pipe ben ena wo be twa mayen let us see anhwe ase na wo ka no maybe be ba na ji se ye kransu eti amanone ene se yenye hwe han masa ne ma we enkoso yenina so okomia bi a galamsey ekoso menya kwanya etukwa komia bi Ghana heya amensi num ne asankagwa num ne ho ba bi num ne ade yetutu galamsey na light ko ebuato yetutu na lori kwanya wo faso akokro fitu bi so no yetua na ka ne nam so kwa ebetumi atofo mato amanemu yenina ye wo manmu ye agent ni bi ewo san ya nyina entiyan tna ho ni yimu baby ati pa konso a mejidi se mo de mo yawe tania yeni papi nana epipa na okatechie ekwachi nkofo du ho no wo mu akode akade etu ani ade a wodi djudjuma na se ye wo se ekoba se baby wo to galamsey ni djumadi ni kofom na wonya baby fu fon ko ya etu o hye ni nsami odi ba be tie mobile money agent so aboyentu afayin sikako enu ti yesi implement na ti din a yemfa ya no ntumu help for anase apomodin form ye hu se enipa wo ti ema a wo ensu a galamsey ya pollution ni no wonyi sen a ebedu brai so wo no na wapon abofra na sei ebi wo ha obekwa kowo na wawo abofra bi akemato bi ana oboni se deformity bi ewa abofra ne ho enipa enya akomayare cancer enomene all kind of diseases a ni nyina speak galamsey yes yes memfo ye yenom ewa ha bi ye maame no wo ha ye nuanom wo mi ye mu bi nso ye ma a ye dwumadi so ye ntena ho na ye mu ana ye ti baabi anything else ye di ano afidwom say empenifo hwe na enumani ya won pe kwan papa bi wo mi empenifo se wo di dwuma but ye de mobile money advocacy group be dey ejina bi ye say dem serious commitment bia ye de bia ye ni ye but where we stand maybe we don't see any serious commitment anything ye dia suja and a yes catch your man penny and 24 and do jump say and many no they should declare a state of emergency all those water bodies galamsey and answer illegal mining coso ho na afi obonisi all lease agreement and answer mining leases or the amount for whether it was small scale mining or illegal mining on to the nice issue answer na yenhwe ne yama ne kraka papa say oye mining yenhwe ne ye ma ne kraka na say ne se ye tino ne ya tino ye o say edi no na ye de edi no bio ye say onhwe influence wa champagne enom ne ade ne excavator sisi so nyina no onhwe as soon as possible na onti wo mu nyina no nyi wo nyina nti ensimonten no so bio ye hwe se hwe ye nsuponten ankakane no nka uto mo abekwase em se do utumi nante so enso obi anya Yesu Kristo opensuo so na obone se ensuo no aye filtered enunti enimani me ya ban to kwanpepa bi a obe distilled ensuo no ye betu ensuo no ye betimu na ensuo no enya kwan atene sen ye se ye di se ensuo ni tumi kane kwa ebi anyame gina ye ti na ensuo to a ebetumi ahokoro ama ensuo no yensa asan akabibu entini ye kasa enimani me ya onye distilled na baby afense no so yenka nnuani mu so na yenhwe se ebetumi eduedue nnua ene eskrabi ni ade bi wo so a ebetumi aka saate na bomu biem ni nyina nsa eyi ye friend say excavator si abai betumi agigi for excavator si boy say this adwuma nyina government can employ these people na yakata amna ne so betumi eduedue nnua so that we can regain our forest na yensu a ase a yenyensu numu no yetumi enso enyensu papa no bi oni ye ka say ye ka ne say no ne ye say aban so mobile money agent na wo ye ho ban because them conform atuo enomani ade wodane won ani galamsey site ayeso na omo ba
I see
aban so hwe na o masa ban bo no enkom kan ye nka police for bomodin na sen konku akete no mu dia omo boy ho ban a se na first so betini abo mobile money agent bituo no enkran se mani command ne dia asakopom kakra na okoye nkura tin ye nkura kitu ani mu dia eno de enye iti aban hwe ho nyina nso emayen na ontu ne nansi ho na galamsey no yentu asie efi oman mu yensese yetena ho na galamsey kum yen kokoo say obehe na ye beni 14 so abade a enye yentumi enka ya no ntu iti onua oti ya no disem na
ora bo kwata na we wo hwe wo ka ni say yi nka wunuanom kinkunkuma yi a ewo eye district capitals aye tu galamsey ni ade na nka ne papa mu ano no nanso be komu na nka wunuanom yi wo mo ani nye de mo kai ho because galamsey fo wo mo ni wo mo a ne didwa so wo mo ko abaya na nka wo mo de mo sika ba na nka wo mo de to so ni ade a enti no we ya mo kai no mo kasa for wo mo eye mobile money agent across the country nyina anamua na mufri mu a mupemu atena nkra ha se de ekoso ide etwa na ese na fata se monso mode mo anu betumu bi
yo menia se asemu eda oman so a edi yenya nyina ye de akwadwedwin mu ewo mu se ye wo Ghana afana nyina na se abeko eyinti yetumi ye ntiema na meeting e wo WhatsApp platform so yetumi meeting e wo Zoom so inti leaders no what we call zonal head area behind your zonal head your original rep. If from time to time, and you know, here, a meeting and a see. If you hold on a woman, you know, it's the other said you can be out think kind of can said there, guarantee me. Now, one of what this is, you know, and in quantity, one I know within common and a change of dream process with more Kessben and Kata. Anything you said, said you yes, there will be a Juma. You said you were small scale mining and you were guarantee.
They said you didn't know Funtumafra. Ye papa no ye hu de oye bone.
Exactly. Akwesiano mni adi nyina dada be entibe ebiaseti no mni ebiane yesi. Enkofo wotu amane kofo ma onkotu oso bia. Enti oye wadwuma papa na aban ama otumi krata de a me tibi se ekwan pa e se o fashion. Ipi ene aban agent ni nyina no wo behwe se obediso. Na se asa na bia anyadwuma. Obi anya ni sanfa no nya excavator no de esi asase so. Dan the TV news bia na mehwe. Mame abrewa bia ni kokofuo. Ye bugu mame pachew. Obi enfi no wo kitetuo gina ho. Mame ni su o se no de hwe ne nananom. Enti ye nuanom ni nyina obi ani nyi ho. Enu ti na won so wari so go ye num se. Ye santum pelifo ni se. Ye ko so nyina wo mani enyi ho. Ye ntimi se bio. Ye ntimi ni sikati. Say eja galamte for discover the susunti yeni atire ni yensu nsei that unya mfaso no nya fa sika no a ehe na wo de ko nsu be na wokota no wo be yare wo ko hospital o yire be fa yinsei no wapon o yire be kwa ko wo bosume nkron na yepu no wakọ wo bibi a enye ana enunti yenyina ejitu se yemfa ya no bi temwe emetuja niya.
Very well. Why munya mesu adwuba na monkoso na monso momwa campaign no na asientu why na etu ebeboa ye nyina eye nanka meni okatachie na afatu ye ho so se na awatwi bia no ye be kokoko rounds ye de ye ntina nkran ye ntina studio ne pe na so me kan ade ne ko odine because stations no any sika wo mode boa ye wo bia nso a wo hia security for ebebo ho ban baabi a wo beda aduane a wo mo bedi fuel a wo be kodi aba galamsey site cars a wo be rent because untimi mfa saa ordinary cars na enti yenso ye salary nkakra ye jejeji wo radio station ha say yenso ye bamu ye abu ye bre because wo mo e control aban budget ne kura so wo mo ntimi nko a ye ni individuals ne say ye be ye de enti say ya na ye be ye no but yes ye afamu de enti munya mo afamu de nyame nhia mo why
me bom abaso so me hu video no kata tie video no me ne je ne ho pa say this an individual person or who is representing a radio station when you staff to no educate you man so we so mo ha say no kata tie ni station mo ye ene enka o man no kai bia me di say e be fa ne ntuma papa di efra ye da mo asenso befa kwanya iko so etia mo tie fobio eni mobile money advocacy group wo omanyi mu nyina nyame tramo
nyame nhira ora wakwacha adope nyame nhira papa enti the secretary at the mobile money advocacy group mobile money agent across the country and adope yene no edi nkomo na ko we no rechi yene ne ntwa so why yenya na ze no omo se yene ye ha NPP for womo ye adwuma kakra e dia sponsor campaign no yene yeguso a ye bo omuti so bo omo apa wada bia enti no tankru wa no womo de yatom awie but enye no ne hia yene ye manage aban resources aban budget bia no e call radio station bi so on fa adwuma in fact stations ne kura niska kura womo de support ye ma yetimi akoye ni mato aso aye adwuma we yene aye botom sika kakra ne de ya save a yenso ye wa abusua womo e control aban budget ne kura so womo ntimi nko womo boa patwa budget ne diwi a ni aye ne kokwasa saa eti yenso ye kakra na aye wo no yemfa mo ho ban na obi sere ye ne a yanya taku ne sempoa ne daba etimi de adom wo mo si ye betu ne ese ya ade bia me ka kire mo se ade na ye kana ye de ye MPP NDC na mo ma ye nka ye ntimi mfi ye senka no kre no se saa na mo be ko ne dia gold ni obi ade a wo ye president a agudie ne nya wo dia wo ye minister enya wo dia wo small scale miner na wo tu no enya wo dia ye nyina ye dia odum ankuma na dia dum ye nyina etisi ye kana se musimu ntia ye nyina ebeba be ye bi Maakye excavator no rent here 3,000 Ghana cedis a day ene ye beji load ni ye nyina ya rent bi ni ye de agum na ye hu se ye nyina ye ese no na ye nyina ye dwen hu se se ye ni ye ni ye nyina ya sa ba biem ni ya sa ba ye ni ye ze kana se musimu ntie na mo de ebo frɛ ne na mo ogu ade no na ye ba beto aba na 73 days na mo ye sa ade we ye beto aba nti ye nto ye nyansa nyina nto ntwene Maakye mo ze aba we aba insesa whether ba wo mia or mahama bibia no ebesi ensesa de ye ka ne nei se ye nya hoɔden na ye beka ne 1,000 times the next days to come bibia no ebesesa. Our principles and our position today will be the same tomorrow. Yakacho say, don't go close to the water bodies because insuo no say ye 1,000 years cross for creating insuo. Wo sa na wo akwa high excavator na wo dey say insuo no. Wan kasa wani da ho a wo si insuo ni ma wo say no. Wuntimi mo insuo no. Ye 1,000 years. Enua no be nese. It would take us so many years and say na forest ni yasenya ne back. Ebedu akwa wo said ne bia na wo sias but ye ka mo se ma me enka yes yo oboapa wo pen pipi asem ana wo mo ye campaign na yakofa asem we di abetum sese enti mo ankasa ne ma na say no politics nti ye ntoto ya adwenyira na ye hwe na ensei ne ewie ayasa ba betwa sika na wo watua in the form of tax ne say ye de ko e de akwa kodua nua ya adwenye yadwe na nye correct say eye correct we will not do that de ewo ho na yentimi mo ho ban no ye besa kwa sa babesi ni asa kwa kofa budget from the consolidated fund say ye ba be green Ghana why mo me na da ye ho no kura ho e no eye ba ko pe eye white red, yellow, why damage, gold in the idea damage. The same thing. Wouldn't mean Sasa Ghana since you did damage. Net here, no cranny white, a fita to say the same year, a fita, a tuntum. Mumma yan cano crunch, when a mumma yan can say, who say, I dear na ye, no quanya ye first wa ye, and yet never high a beha, that's in tree, my beha be a. Etibudi amusi ye nya ka ya tie bejaka. In fact, akwantuo ni ade no kra dɔɔso e ma ye ntimi nyi ya home. Ye sika ye kwa kasa ye de kɔ boys e boy ho ban ni nyina ye ne ya finance obi an ho metimi atro challenge amen pipi ni NDC nyina obi an ho a wayi one city kra de aboa campaign ya ye obi an ho nobody wa wo de awasi wayi botom sika ya ba ho ne wa be ye meet na wayi sika wo de boa no come and say it because won kasa kra ne ye che wa ye beka Mama yen kanu krenche ye ho na ye nyai ne ma bi no mining to mpon kodanim we think said there be adie ye no anese ye ye be ja kanu matu bogalam say why mo de mo nse no na enche ye nyina ye bewu oman no bi no more utua na se ni wi ase de ye nyina ye tim de bebe bia ne ya fa ne sa Mon pano krana ye kanu krana na mo de mo politics tan na mo ye na mo provide leadership papa bia wo man mo bibia ye basa. There is no sector in this country I am managing ye. Not one single sector. From agriculture to education to health to whatever. Mention them all. Sectors are ye wo man mu nyina bibia ye basa. Na ye basa ne nye enye Kufuor tell me and I nya good leadership onye ne e ba ya che munyina mo ba the same thing na bibia no esesa bibia nsesa the only thing that esesa no eye mo ne mo abusuafo ne mo namfo no we eye game eye agro na ye nyina ye di obi a wo ye politics bia nim say ye game the team opone nyese me ba beboa ma wabra bom wasesa wo boa wo ba dia be ye na abusuafo yie simple as that Mama yen kanu kranche ye ho ne na da bia ya da ye ho a politics no ye nyina be ba be ye bi ye be ye ya ye ni yie mo ba bo ne mo namfofo nom ne mo nuanom ne mo busuafo ne ye yie Yenim young guys bebre mu bebre ye nyina na yetina one university classroom ye nyina na yesu ade university politics ye nyina ye ne mo ana ye ene mo ye say tam kire me one good thing a wo ba ye bebe kura position no watimi aye de asesa ne ma in this country enya no kreda mo me enka no kranche ye wona ye nyai sa nya atwom ne sa ne ma na da bia ye ye yeah, near me, young and the mortuary workers almost strike. Oh, my way. Say, yeah, near me, yeah. 1 more year, Juma were mortuary. Naket Yakra no 2,000 Ghana cities. Muntum Kakran Famu almost Muntum. Meanwhile, more politicians need them. Why a year see a tap? You word you baby answer. I'm here. I don't quite man, so I mean, Vincent Dokunim Komo. Na Yamana Kojuna Kolebo. Vincent, good morning. That's a saying.
Fireman, good morning. You're here, pa.
Ibia Boko.
Nyamiadum, Bibia did an outcome come.
Okay. I don't pay my yen komo. Kolebu Hifana Ujuna say na much the Jumaya for no Oko Yano Wabwa Juma na.
All right, Mr. Speaker, my entia unity for nothing, no, ye mama kwaba. Emfa embra eye kolebu. Ehona mijina ya. Na oka eye kolebu a, ofri eye circle. Na obefa eye ye kan say aboso kan na utwem eko te se ne awoko eye Kolibu polyclinic no ewo wonsa eye benkumoso ofiri onuma na oko eye bukum harina bibia yebo eye boxing no eho no pepepe ena ene anope no mejina na speaker yamani bo nyina ene se yekoda story ye na ete se the workers of eye mortuary omo amu eye ejuma ewo eye mortuary hono no omo si omo ko strike eye ene na ene ya sorry ye ena ya say ye ba be hwe se no kre se omo akọ strike na na ye be pie mu ha say no ye me hu ye nyina ene se uwre mu before se ubesie fike mu na ewre mu ewo entrance mu no omo di kojan abobobobo eye gate na no enti before se ubewre mu no ube hu se ambulances apake ewo eye onsambe komoso na bibedu antempa bibedu ase no me won say workers na mu eye ejuma ewo inside no bebre na afi na omo ebe ejuma but ubi sa omo a omo say enne no because of strike no hwe ni ho a ebetumi akoso that is here me ka say there afi na workers no wo mo eba bako ye be pie mu ase no me bomodin a any chairman na owa ha say ni edin komo ebi sa ne say ye nyantie say enne mu was strike na no kwebe nsa ena ewom and I say I no crane no omo chen kakra na workers no ade achi a wo mo bank kakra kakra nti workers ni nyina ebe wi a ansa na omo dey strike no and so ebe to me e dey assess so na me sense be say ne say omo how ben pa nti na ene wo mo co strike no or the to just say eba me say omo sika sema enye kra sika wo mo e dey eti omo ka no enya ade a etwe omo aka aban no aye na adwen se enya ade a omo be fi omo enti no eno nti ena enne no womo e de ato wo se omo co strike na Mr. Speaker me bi say ne se oni mi se ubepie mu ewo Ghana memu ha se di a enne eye yawada o kire ye efiada amanfo bebre na eba be yi omo funu ni ade nyina bi say ne se nhihye ben ena ewo ho no mo o de to just say aban no ade omo eye no aban no eteki step ewo ehudi a ene obetumi ama eye nkrofo na omo ba be yi funu no omo betumi ama omo kwan ama obetumi ba be yi omo funu no but say ade aban no say woye na adwen say onfi wo mo omwa omo di a ene efunu ni de ebekoso a ahye eye mochi ho no mo ama kosi say aban no enso ebetumi ama omo emwaye na Mr. Speaker me be pie mu ha se ene anope no me hu se omo etonton eye efunu ho niama ye ka ne se flowers intuma ene eye powder ni ahudo unim se mochi ase no oba amanfo pina ebe yi omo funu na eye na amanfo pina no omo dware omo funu e wa ha se ansa na omo de funu no akọ omo siesie no eye bibia enso so e wa ha se na omo amotonton ade e wo ekwan no e ba ne se entade a amobedrese efunu no eye coat awudo powder enku ena afe de kika nyina no omo nyina enso so egu gate na no a wɔn ahyehyɛ egya wɔn ɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ biribi abɛtumi akɔnkan ɛnso so etumi ɛde ama na Mr. Speaker miwie mu no mihu sɛ mountain beebi a amanfoɔ ɛhyɛnkasa beebi a efunu ne hyɛ akasankasa no mihu sɛ amanfoɔ pii ɛnso so egu hɔnom a wɔn de adeɛ ɛnso so akata wɔn ho a wɔn egu hɔnom a na ɛsɛ ɛnɛdue no metwa ɛho ɛmfone ɛnso so etumi ɛde akyerɛ no workers ne deɛ ɔmo gu so a ɛɛba bebree na ɛɛba ambulances na ɔmo apaki egu ase no ɛwɔ ha sei ambulances ne nyina egugu ha ebi mu ɛwɔ hye cars ne ho ne de adeɛ nyinaa nti sɛ ɔbɛpie mu ha sei deɛ a ɛneɛ yama ne bo a ɛnɛ no yɛbɛpie mu ɛwɔ ha sei no yɛtwa ɛndi ama akyerɛ mo ɛnso so
ne tie mu no wɔn yɛ adwuma na adwuma no wɔn nyɛ koraa
Mr. Speaker ɔmo nyɛ adwuma
okay
ɔmo nyɛ adwuma workers no ɔmo ba ɔmo gyinagyina hɔ saa ebi mo gyinagyina entrance no ebi mo uwie mu ɛwɔ inside wɔn mu na ɔmo gyinagyina hɔ enti mihu sɛ cars ɛtwa mu ne di adeɛ enti cars no ebedu gate na no a na security man egyina gate na no na webie ɛyɛ gate no ɛde ama cars no na ɔmo aba betwem enti so far ne deɛ workers ne deɛ wɔn ɛɛba nanso edwuma ni hɔ a omo eye ewa ha bebi a efunu ni ehyan kasa Mr. Speaker me ye imagine say na nka me call no bet omo the padlock e the unlock onom enti bidi meni afa eye wo ni mu na me hu say efunu bebre egugugu onom Mr. Speaker enya easy crowd but sisi a me no kase no one of the workers ejina menchen aha sisi ya masiki ni permission a officer me bisa no one or two things bi
Mr. Tony ni nkomo ni enko
yeah okay enti on say obepie mu ase ya mpenimfo allow mo say omo be kasa bet wa my that kind of opportunity because of Kessben enti no wa my that kind of opportunity say 1 hour pe and obetumi akasa enti mamini ni 1 minute rather 1 minute then obetumi na akasa enti mami bisa no one of few things bi na afi na yen shake the way forward minipa me ma kwa ba Kessben FM Kessben TV so eni. All right. Yeah. We are worker ewa ha. We are to just one person be boy din fine. So far and strike mo ye no. E dey any mo how entia mo yes I strike we.
Yeah, how no there. I think the be brave because you share your salary. Even COVID whereby yeah frontline workers COVID sika yan receive it. Nyama be brave condition of service. Yanya nyama bebre wo hono a yanya ya abo na abo ya ne yempan for I think strike before this cry ya ne yempan for no ekun wo ho say wo mko amko gisika na wo mo emma yenti ase enti this time around there ya nyina ya ka kire wo say se wo mko gisika wo mo ma ye ho na mo ka kire so wo mo gisika na wo mo bo wo fight ma ye abanu ka kire abanu sa bai ayese abanu Wabulia edi asisi na so on special be feyen enti this time around I was saying the nyoma guo na yehwe ne aba no beka train sabanu be ne no ne yempen fo kasa no ka chen say o ya ye ready ni amuka no nya hwe yen crofo awu ewo mochi workers mochi crofo awu pa now ewo Ghana ha no yesi ye kan more than 20 this year nko awu ebi no mo hye fridge mo even ye hanu mo kra no nipa train awu ye ni mo ya ye ko mo chese nyoma bebre enti mpemfo no omumbra yen yedi na omunso mumboa yen na yen adwuma no because adwuma na yen no eye din ye won ebusuan ne mba in fact sabi ye print ye salary trewa ubesu ebinu kita ma 4 ma 5 ni ade ye mpemfo bi no ma omun kofie no ye show mo sika mo de kofie a in fact enye enti government no abano omumboa yen na bibia nkoso emma yen ye sure say abano ye can be bia enti abane ana na kufuado eni mpemfo e wo Ghana no ye can be omutie ye ni musa ombeye ama ye nti ye twom na mu can be ye ni musa ankoto ye nya ya apede say obi ba be fa ne fun na ye ma na fast straight mu ana na say bibi obi awu e won ni fridge wo fie no de be ba ha de ye so empenu sa ye adwuma ye professional worker ye enti omombo modin na aban onye bibi mfa homa ye na yenso yen constituency yen de yen ni problem dia aban.
Okay, mami embisa we say Ghana has say na yawada Kessben ochina Friday ni dia dey na amanfo pi na beba ababe yomofu no a omo be pese omo ba kosi wo mo say strike ya mu we say ko ba ne say aban no emfi mu bibia nkoso a omo beba ababe yomofu no. What is the step?
Yes, we fire hu because yensu ye pebribi so mo funu hiom no ba befa yensu ni aye demand hia yen enti na yensu ye pe no no enti omo bɔ modern no mo so omo nkacha aban no say ni workers no e kan no omo bɔ modern no mo nye enye mo mo
ya da se
Vincent Chochebenka
Mr. Speaker metonka
bisane sa akatua hin na wo moje why
Mr. Speaker also me bisa wo say waka salary honsem aketia sempa na moji wa ha
aketia ne de haye kwan ho yentumi nka aketia ho asem wa ha no for now by
hello
the omuhu yempen for na mo omuko mu waka office omu be hu salary yeji me pese me bo salary bia your salary ayebo no me ka kire wa o yembe shew me to me nka salary no obesu. Yes. That's it.
All right.
Vincent.
Mr. Speaker.
Mame na waziwe no eye ohun ni osuro ye ka wakatu ya ho asem. Ana ye ka bia ma wo radio so. Eji wo njime mbo no zeze no ye nka ne sen. Ye ka de akwa kosi sen so. Akatale enye edunti na wo mu so no but wo mu so. Wamu nye ready so mbeka na panyin na nkasa national vice chairman na nkasa kura na katu enu 2000 yeah be 1000 ho baby so
Mr. Speaker unim dia nwanwa kura wo ye be pie mu ase no ye hu panyin na nkasa ye de kan ko panyin ho actually ne say oh ye fi Kessben na abent no ya te say omo ye strike bi nti ye pese ni din komo o ka tre so no de omo mpemete wo mo say omo nkasa nti no wamo entumi enkasa even workers na me ne kasa ye crampo no ye me twene kwagina baby kra ye ni sa area mo wono mo me twene kwagina echiro no baby kra ansa na open ye say obetumi ne ye akasa enti ni say ko be pie mu ase dia ya o sem workers no omo ba no mo ba nso so a omo gina wa e na afi nso no baby a ne pa ne da no Oma lucky on me afi na me hun say one of the much woman be Asian growth na afi so with me akwako be lock na wa we inside na wakwako treat omo a omo nso edida inside one.
Okay. Vincent Doku ana pay me dash. Why?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
You're welcome. A report chat I mean no 19 after 8 I Kessben. My main fast that Emma a year Eclipse collateral management for na anope wo mo aboa ye pa Eclipse say men kan show na many winning komo say ene ejapade nkrata de pacho wo ye to ho no mo a etimi eye adwuma edisika be show bottom say wo tie ba no pay na wo ye ejapade wura won sase no nkrata sembia wa ye bia no sa nkrata no ubetimi ede aba Eclipse for nchen na wo mo de be ye adwuma aboa wo apesika ede amount na wonso watimi de show business nim say ye dan say ye car ni nyina no wo de ba wo mo de be ye adwuma aboa wo ye pa eno achi no wo ye businessman and a businesswoman and they open loan only collateral in fact wo de bi akokra but ye evaluation no a eni sika na wo open no enko enti besi na ye kasai no loan no wonsantime nkan ye Eclipse say wo mo beboa ama collateral the value no e wasro said ye be ya e be ma wonsa aka wo loan a wo hwehwe no anopay wo mudwumadi titiri a wo mudi no enie baabi a wo my Ghana mo bia no for mo numbers no na woni wo mo eni nkomo wo mo bejo so ahwe aboa wo ye pa numbers no ye 0266 999020 0266999020 and after 0302 551877 na woni Eclipse eni enkomo mpacho wo mo wonkran ha Adenta new site Abakan Street eho ana wo be ho wo mo think safety and a decent income
Safa.
And now I say, we need Mr. Speaker. We'll share with DSTV so I have channel 364. UTA Ewo Radio. Aha, 92.9. Matching Jumedie on Kessben and Ugusua Wutie na Washeno. Na and Raya Kodasore ya. Oraya friend Dubik Mahama. Wano managing director at the electricity company of Ghana. Na yesore ya wamo say wase wadine juma to ho. Na the reason they say I was say a personal. Sa ani ama say na ya menti ase do. Wo ye adwuma na nkasa da wo ye no enkoyie. E die nti so awo resign ya was say a personal. Yate but ma ye ne beninsia eni ho nkomo emra because there are a lot of issues within the energy sector. Ye ka say the regulator no ene wo mo ehwe say and she say yeah ECG no ne other chain involvers and our stakeholders. There are a lot of issues existing within that particular sector. Rabben is here a energy policy expert and executive director at the Maakye. Ben, good morning. As you saying.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
You be able to dear.
Mr. Speaker.
I wouldn't resign. The Edikai na afi Yemra sector.
I think that Kessben has been forced to resign, and forced resignation is long overdue because we had to be Obeji ECG after 2020 elections. In terms of corporate management of the brand ECG, it has poorly been done. In terms of administrative management of ECG, poorly been done. In terms of technical management of ECG, poorly been done. And a more relationship with the media has also poorly been managed. And for that matter, apart from even media, the relationship with other institutional stakeholders like PRC, between PRC and ECG some months back. Between ECG and Gridco some months back. Even the posture with some of the institutional stakeholders poorly managed, and now you're going to say also awkward. But my Muhammad is either you are sacked or you are forced to resign to save your CV. And I think Omoteki the latter part, which is forced resignation, and what you honor.
Now, in recent times, PU was here raising concerns about the cash waterfall mechanism, and she say, the sector players at Tenase. Ediama ECG say wona wojije enyinam kanea no sika bia e free ho eba wo mo a ewo into production wo mo a eye distribution ni nyina no I mean ekokosi se sika ni nyina fa wonsem mechanism a yede ato ho se bosumi bia sika na ebeba na se wo hwe na wo che na obia enya bi no PURC raise consent so for a very long time na ECG enni hyehyeye no eso. Say yeah, say this week and last week in some part of Accra, Edwana Joana Nkania no Edum. We are told per our search say over 500 megawatt of power. And Nihonum and to say no, as I said, yetimi a rationalization. Now, what is really happening within the sector, especially with the IPPs and the cash waterfall mechanism? I mean, yentimi implement it to the best of our knowledge.
Okay, so the cash waterfall mechanism is a well-run project, and also IMF project directed to the government of Ghana since 2017. So you perceive full revenue potential and allocation of this particular revenue. You hear tax model so that it can be a ECG budget apart from so cost, operational cost, any sikabi or the bedi juma, the bekabi and also the co na yedekoma. Power sector service providers, which are in category A, mostly independent power producers, also category B, which is made up of state power producers and other state agencies. Senior kind of, I think since August, implemented this particular mechanism in our ECG on fulfilling the part of the state-owned entities. And as a power sector service providers normally are binding and not on Timin Moka, but not private phone or Timitri and DB. This year, they were from May coming or started satisfy the also category B, which is made up of state-owned entities, into Timitria category A and also paid category B. However, the government of Ghana since August starting model law. The government of Ghana the why not bring the sika also triama category B for no own and the government of Ghana through the Minister of Finance has not been committing is part of the bargain, on sika. But beyond the cash waterfall mechanism also lies some issues and issues ama kano abedoso. So for example, PRC net revenue losses as at 2024 John somewhere July is about 9 billion Ghana cedi. Ntikania na yetoma bosumi biano olusu 9 billion Ghana cedi. Then that is the debt on the books of Ghanaians. Sasika we non Kenya it made settle some of this car. Sasika we in 2017 na almost net losses is around somewhere 249, but as we're speaking it's around 9 billion MIA. That is one. When Dubik took over ECG, so now what we call technical and commercial losses, we're hovering around 26. Even as at 2017, was around 24. But as we're speaking today, it's around 30%, 30.1, and around 30% of technical and commercial losses. So that place has also had a problem. And the moment who observe higher technical and commercial losses, what it means is that we are unable to mobilize a lot of revenue to settle your debt. The moment our net losses and I say Kania beto amount, one Timmy Antony and now Timmy recover only about 43% of Kania na yato amount. He can ultimately jimu 43% and no quite edika by. And that is what was happening at ECG. The talk Kania man instead of saying Kabia yato 100 amano, Obejis can no 43 pay. The 57 no. 57 in Akoyeka, and the moment Ebuko Kamua who starts to come into man, which means Untimin Yesika intimin Pia or more produce power nama, Untimin Yesika in Pia are buying companies from transmitted power nama, and that also becomes a problem. And that also means that there will be poor investment in the energy sector. And it's a Gridco, culture and say share about 500 megawatt of power. What it means is that ECG owes some of these entities that they don't even have money to buy fuel to power some of their thermal plants. Indeed, because they are not getting money to buy fuel to support and generate a lot of electricity and power. No, now it was a shared one doing something. But I think that when the money near or mine it was a have to resolve this particular problem once and for all because they are resolving and maybe
yes, but Ben, I mean, early part of the year, issues were no ever up. The independent power producers were raising concerns about the debt Kriwa and Woha are buying Entimi Entia. Back then, finance minister from last year, MITS are buying taking measures in paying the debt, gradually. And Eba is saying that still Yejina baby I buy and show commitment after those incidents I see
No, you see, government commitment was that government wanted to restructure some of these debt. IPPs about $1.2 billion. I think the president mentioned that in the State of the Nation. Maakye said, restructures are starting to I think 2025 to 2027 but they didn't want to here because they realized that the more it's the more it affects your operations. Indeed, that is one side of the story. The other side also is that recurrent debts are ballooning. They can say can be why IPPs can be why
current ones,
but Neaminuka say because of the ECD to mobilize a lot of revenue, a carnival for Swiba and a Saka for Nebane IPPs, no name even state owned entities provide power and generative power like VR Crano. A more to me Nessica into me and yet big Jumadi also would be necessary. One was a Canada or no any structure say actually. But Kafufons one can be all this can be manamana structure at a fuel no crano. And also Toma won't mean that woman. And at more not woman and not still a can air balloon into zeal almost on my wondering. And some of them even ECG and government has restructured some of these generators. Generators maybe why instead of Grico and a bit of fuel lagoon, ECG and a tofu lagoon.
Okay.
Because can be independent power producers maybe a bit more tomu fuel, other power mount. But I say no, you renegotiate some of the terms ECG in the better power, a fuel now they are power. And because of say renegotiate some of these things, ECG and yes, Ghana more want to fuel now, which means you will not generate. And when you don't generate, you don't give ECG the power. And that is why you share some of this. And Nina has to do with some poor decisions that we took at ECG. For example, when you say this year, the big catcher and said this year you lose 500 million Ghana cedis in some 10 days because of ransomware. As of now, who was behind the ransomware? State has not told us anything. How much we paid to the attacker to release our information for us? State has not said anything. Because if you listen to His Excellency the Vice President, well, he said that suspected an investigation is ongoing. Say internal guys in the hacking system. No, the internal guys in the hacking system may lose 500 million Ghana cedis. Who are those internal guys? Why are we not prosecuting them? Why are we not mentioning names? Why are we not identifying them? And how much we've been paid, to these internal guys or whatever external guys, no more hacking system, no. And these are things that affected the operations of ECG, affected the effectiveness of ECG, and that is something that. Sakadudo we are into IPPC can be ballooning recurrent data ballooning then ECG the MD must be forced to resign. So he will not even have any explanation to tell us why he resigned. But those of us in the industry know that this gentleman was forced to resign because he was performing badly, and sacking him will be political suicide.
Now political suicide, I don't know the Ghana form here because between what no ending a point. Now the question again, interestingly, Dubik say Oba as MD obeto 30% rate of losses na electricity company of Ghana. Etimi enya through a year distribution one more year to domestic homes industrial companies but as MD we born a home modern reducing the technical losses from 30% to 26%. Now my thinking is that reduction about to that extent there about 4% now what me I say you best sustain it na enco waste it should equally reflect in revenue generation. True or false?
I think I don't know the data he's speaking to, but it's not true because in 2023, the data we are doing in 2023 released by the Energy Commission says that technical and commercial losses is still 30.1%. The minimum beyond technical and commercial losses now.
No, but at least you give him the benefit of the doubt. Say we're not ahead of the institution, and every data equally comes to him.
No, but the data, he doesn't provide the data on technical and commercial losses. It's Energy Commission that provides the data, and Energy Commission annually has a report on our electricity statistics, output, and then input, and has a forecast. And based on that document, almost publish year on year technical and commercial losses. So Dubai cannot tell us 26%. As at 2023. Which is December 2023, technical and commercial losses is hovering around 30.1. The best disco are now here at Kakani and Netco, which is around 26. The big is not 26. That is one. Now, may ban a question is if you infant to engine to say the all can no cry. What it means is that when your technical and commercial losses reduce, what it means is that your revenue will increase.
Exactly the point.
However, his inability to even mobilize a lot of revenue with a lot of changes of meters. Prepaid meters, periodic changes, doing a lot of procurements. Still, now to me, even 50% of revenue are expected to now you've not improved anything. And I think that he's done well in a way to have some media backings and backings, mobilize revenue or mobilize revenue. But based on data available, this gentleman has not been able to mobilize 50% of the revenue he's expected to mobilize. So he cannot tell us that he has performed anything. It's a rate, and the moment you are unable to do that rate, it means that you are not performing, regardless of revenue or AG, because revenue is dependent on how much supply, and I say how much has been sold to you. So you say, first, now you turn 10 cedis mount. Now OBJ 10 cedis more, only 1 cedi. Now you turn 100 cedis mount. Now the 10 cedis now 8 cedis are also what you can say. No, only because based on stars, you are still doing below 50%. And doing below 50% means that you are indirectly negatively hampering the events and the forcefulness or the growth of this particular disco, and that is why ECG is not performing well.
Now, wrapping it up with you, what it means is that Dumsono still now it's in the hanging. As in say, you come more and yeah, right?
Yeah, it's going to be that, but I think that maybe a bino. I was expecting, there's this $250 million loan from the World Bank to restructure the energy sector. So I was thinking that maybe 250 million could be used to offset some of these inefficient issues and ineffective issues that affect the sector. But it's kind of by the Anchibiana traffic good of also higher drain. So some by John 116 or 138 million dollars, and because of some higher drain, that's why it's going to traffic good of also, and that also means that traffic good of 4 years. Jumakubia and your Messiah, a palm somewhere 2017-18 honum, a binder down the chassis by a buy for phone between Timu, but 2018 when I buy car say, contract, and I what they call court and a court on say, I buy and for coin passo, and a trust our contract. Now, young for coin passo, crime trust our contract. That time, Saskan, I Saskan traffic good as and I $138 million, and I say, that time now. And you almost 800 million Ghana cedis. Maneno, I mean, you tear Sikano, 700 million Ghana cedis, but still, so they can be bredica 1 billion Ghana cedis. I will say to because CD depreciation no affect this as cano in terms of CD equivalent. Indeed, nano omoka says and tear or musicana kana more. Yes, as I say, South Africa no Meji, and I'm a finance minister. Committee resources to use or mobilize the equity and maybe that $250 million our bank restructure energy sector no and run energy amasa traffic guru and the console what it means is that many are doing so no and the better than that because we don't have much resources to pay some of these debt in the energy sector.
Benny, I'm grateful for your time, I don't pay.
Kessben.
Safa sa pelisizo simnyama Safa isizo saba Yamula mo Kani mo Kani
Nice meeting you once again. It's an honor as a member of parliament to be the
you've been able to catch the eye of the speakers until your motion has been sustained. I feel
I mean, now I say, 39 minutes after 8, I hear Kessben. But your numbers, 05505969929, 05505679929, and no, numbers are Juma Anope. Now, interestingly, the ranking member of Mines and Energy Committee, John Junapo, has something to say about Dubik Mahama, the resignation as managing director of the Electricity Company of Ghana. Any energy sector dingina ma yentie the ranking member na Yemra.
I am not surprised that the ECG MD has been pushed out. For some days now, we've picked intelligence about disagreements and some element of quarrels between the ECG MD and the cabal that is determined to control the energy sector. Because of the mismanagement and the lack of vision, as we speak, ECG has to procure about $40 million of light crude every month because ENI has reduced gas supply, and then Ghana Gas is unable to also supply the required quantity of gas because of increasing demand. And so now ECG has to procure light crude oil, and there's been some serious turf war and battles on who would procure the light crude oil, and that has culminated in a serious financial burden on ECG to the extent that now they have decided to push Mr. Dubik out. The problem is not Mr. Dubik. The problem is systemic. The problem stems from the Flagstaff House. The unnecessary political interference is to blame for the current state of the mess being witnessed in the energy sector. Clearly, the energy sector is crumbling and collapsing. ECG made a loss of 10 billion from their latest financial statement. Today there's load shedding, and you can check from Gridco. They have a deficit of about 500 megawatts. But as usual, because of political interference, they have been asked to keep mute. ENI has cut back on supply because of non-payment for gas. Tallow has not been paid even $1 since 10 months ago. Tor is in a state of disrepair, and Tor alone has had about 7 MDs in 8 years. ECG has also had several MDs, and so clearly there's lack of focus, there's lack of planning, there's lack of long-term vision, and so we find ourselves in this mess. It is my hope that at least the president will stop this decay, because whoever wins the next election would inherit a run-down, broken down energy sector, choking with debt. The IPPs are also threatening to cut back on power supply because of non-payment of more than...
So 43 minutes after Kessben. That is Orajinapo, the ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee. We're trying to hear issues happening within the energy sector and the reasons behind Dubik Mahama, the resignation as MD at the ECG. Ejuma Eko. I remember Maakye.
Yeah, Kwame Josu.
That is saying
Nyamia Dumarakwa. Yes. Ye pa.
Okay. My yenin komo na yenye adwuma na adope traffic na chi pardon na ma wo mo aye late but wo mo aba Adela ba enti we a be ko wo mo so na yahwe na yedi nkomo kakra nsa na sorry but mamintio yedi mo chi workers ne ho nkomo accident asi ewo Kumasi Accra highway no eso yedi galamsey ho nkomo energy sector no so emu nkomo ana yedi sese ye mamintio na yemko.
Yeah, Kwame. First of all, mame tachi mortuary for no. Kwame. Area hosem. Na adequate America sa say. Ejumekuo bia ko striker. Kwame.
Kessben.
I don't put my emotions and I say my interest in it. I don't invest my interest in it. But mortuary men, the almost striker, Kwame, I always with them. Debia, I'm with them because se uti o masemwa e kwanye o mo faso o mo beye se adwuma na Kwame ubehu se o mo bre pa Kwame. The other time mortuary man be appear on the breaking news yen need nkomo and o catch them say adwuma no wan sua no babia and as of that time na yen need nkomo no
yeah
wo bia nu ho anu o ye mortuary men yasa da man ntete pa se ye de na kwa buchi ana say wakosua how to handle that professionally because your professional your professional mortuary men are mo yes adwuma na akasa ho a degree ye bohu degree but omo no nya bi and omo akatua fa control and accountant general department e bi so no ye the internal generated fund and farm Kwame inform ko refresher course te said ye ni na ye ade a ye de nkofo ko refresher course Kwame inform ko refresher course eno sa danchen a se bi akọ konfanoche okokolebu a ye betimi a departmental heads e betimi a hia department no ne ye dwene hospital no ho ye betwa omaja meanwhile they have their departmental head ye betwa omaja eno sa danchen a Kwame enu a ye de bo 7 prebiasa efunu ho bra no obetimi shorto no mo contract yare e di free sabi efunu ho. So imagine that in the COVID time nipani be a COVID ne ku bi mo yenum say yare na ye contagious kwabe na nipani te ho. Aside that yare bebrebe and eku nipa bi a obi oye mortuary man any say nipa ne da one say nipa ne te. Sometimes almost see gloves cry de be mo cry no na ya some gloves a de be show mo sa e de ya aduma no Kwame na resem enu tina the situation sometimes compare some of them to be to alcohol de me kwa chase chronicle jot down and normal make it now and two obi wo ho a young guy na ni di sa aduma no ho no person ya listen to the process ya do mo fam. And I'm so many professionals. Listen to the process. Papa ne catch and say, "Oh no, why am mortuary aduma for 12 good years?" All shasia no, the idea no sa no bia buy idea no. No shasia the idea no say. A danwa fridge no wom no. Udru ho no mo a ye no wadi nkomo bibia wie no. Ade be chia mo ahya aduma na sana na say first day na wa ahya aduma na sana. Ono ye catch and say Uncle Faki bi wo ehomra na wudu ho a dokno wo ho pan wo ho milo ho bibia ho ba bia furu ni de da no fridge ni mu no e na empa ho etu wura mu ane akatum na ni furu na da ma ade achi
e wo fridge ni
e wo ho no se ba bia fridge ni wo no mo beda no you see them but you screen it and you don't feel the temperature.
Okay,
so you see yes so you see the cups the dead bodies you see them. Etu Kwame no mo beda ma ade achi na awedele wo jame ko acha se awedele se de be ya wani besene etu no mo da ma ade achi a ye de furu ba bia wo nsuro biem as of that time anu o kasa asem de chem Kwame ne wa ye aduba 12 years ne twa ne ka 400 Ghana cedis. That was a 2021 because almost started strike no a banker say ye disikani bi be ka omo ho in 2019 during the COVID time ye bra 2020 no and na ban no time ye lifted the lockdown no incentives no start ya nurse for no ada yi for ni na omo enjoy no omo na enyu omo de and omo share so omo bus strike, so we brought them on the breaking news and I did my check, double checked, and was so true Kwame. This is the what they are going through. And a papa noa why your departmental head
Kessben.
No I had duma for over 20 years. Come you try the car 800 Ghana cedis. Sorry, 600 Ghana cedis as of 2021. Nipa say Kwame wo cost strike kabene ne yadwene.
Vice chairman na do pe so mo gi around 1800.
1800 that said they make an Kwame
I say no 2000.
No 2000. Kwame nipa say o cost strike amene ne beyad. If you unim situation o Kwame o mo famu a Kwame nya asam ketwa. Me say wo mo ni adumaku a ese ko mo je salary done. Even there are some people that o mo put ye huru di o mo ye Kwame. Mortuary men ese ko mo je akatua so o mo TGR Ghana Revenue Authority. Ghana Revenue Authority for no a bitimi abayi pesikadia yade na ebinom timi call companies wo obi odi abanka na e kotro bad receipt di bani pa no na odi na tem no afa di aka no ese mortuary man di akatua che sankofo o ma sem o mo bo Kwame Ghana ni bia wutie me Kwame me fa je politics obi an support mortuary men na Kwame o ma sem e mobo so ko ne ka kira wo se chemicals ye du gufnanum e ma yade e wa aboa no ayi efuru no ho no Kwame ni na dwane se ne be ya on contract yare bia asa you be shocked. I'm telling you etu Kwame ye support mortuary men me no o mo yade
Kessben
na ECG de na Kwame ECG asem de obi a over 10,000 are there. Listen to me. Over 10,000 workers. You pay them internally. Just my make you. You pay them internally. Cash waterfall mechanism by Mr. Oforiata. First pano. Muna mujiji sikano. Na mutu account ni na nobody yina kwa koma the Academy Finance Ministry to outlay the money to the appropriate areas. Kwame, Mr. Oforiata buy. And on na be say Finance Ministry na be jiji to obejiji wia instead of say come baba mu 30% no oma mu 23%. 40% or 23%. Sa 23% no and then the ECD between almost contractors, that's the junior contractors, and subcontractors, you did between Omoka. And what be the ECD between workers, 10,000 workers and between Omoka. Say Bob share and one ECD, and the ECD dear BBS at 23%. I'm more ECD for one bar one tiabeka say the money is not enough for them. And to Mr. Oforiata, and for the 23%, no, and from 40 to 30% for mom. Papa Nemfi. And yet, they in the midst of this financial constraint, Okoto motorbike, Abako cost $12,000 at the Ghana Police Service. I don't get it. Minimum if I'm not making sense, and you for catch up, I'm not making sense. I'll keep quiet. Man, send my sack office. Kwame.
DJ.
The board of directors are what ECG.
Yeah, that's what we now.
They have questions to answer. Kwame. They all have to go because ECG needs car. Wobia unisika Kwame unisika. Eye den na akoton motor bicycle. Sabjama Ghana Police Service. Meanwhile, the time I'm motor no police service for that babonten na do dan kwaku for adu ko Kumasi a o kwako bie ayi wo ho. The motor for na the IGP aka say akache ayi say the police is well resourced. Jamaica what I say. The Honda motor no omokoto buy. Back we $5,000. Kwame, $5,000. We Saturday is say $12,000. What the time say 200? Says he can add it, Kwame. And yet then the ECG obi onu ye financial constraint the finance is too. Onu no koto motorbike 200. No one sa promises say maybe 800 back. Adi o money atim no. Ghana gas for to. Ghana gas. Onu no tomato. GMPC tomato. Ama wu ECG akoto moto. 200 moto. We are no promise 800 account.
There's almost 1,000 there, check.
Yeah, they are coming to 1,000.
Nana, with us, you're ready and tour. I'm a Ghana rice in my Ghana for the young
cobra. Fabi, young cobra. Momu cobra.
Okay, you guys are doing a good job. I'm continue home. I'm faster than if my Bayport savings and loans. I don't pay Bayport for that room. But you Bayport at the fixed deposit investment at the back. But you want to be account now a day the investment with them. One more bejo so after say Usikano Ebenini at the amount. Look at 5,000 Ghana cedis and above. And they put to me a investment for 3 months, 6 months. And also say 1 year. Na echeme abua we ye pa. But you baby I want Ghana baby Obefe Bayport for numbers na when you want more edin kobo 0245153283 0245153283 and I face 0263007922 na when the Bayport savings and loans any kobo na asidani bi Emma's Global Link Limited for there akwancho ho hyehyeye nyina no mpacho wo mo na dimu akotene yie pa anopai wo pese wotu kwan kwa manani kosua de applications ni nyina no into the schools ma Emma's enmoa na wanyema afi wa wo pe adwuma ye e wa brochire mpacho wo ni Emax eni nkomo anopai wo mo beje so ahwe aboa visa acquisition processes ni nyina no talk to Emma's Global Link Limited na wo mo ne wo enye adwuma mo wan kasa beba bedamase na abedi ho adanse wo mo ye correct wo mo ye papa ya test ye ho se akwantu ho nsem ye wo mo ne dikai e wo my Ghana mo But you kuma sending in Patemu Akwasa for labor. Senate office no nhwe animu apɛ ana obehu emak hye wo ho wo nkra ha obekɔ eye wager kasoa main road no eso White Cross Junction ho ana obehu wo mo na woni wo mo edi enkomo but you from 0504 203401 0504 203401 and after 0535 502499 0535 502499 na when Emma's Global Link Limited ni enkomo aropen the time no akanisha na nanake atenase on the ticket of the NPP and Adele Oman so atenase for the NDC and open wo nyina ye late Adele marching. Good morning, I just saying.
Yeah.
Bibi Aboko.
Namanadum.
Pija microphone so kakra.
Mate.
Okay. Bibi I fine. Campaign to say.
Alhamdulillah, you go so kanka. You go so ayebo bom kanka. Na me aduma fine.
Bibi aduma bibi abe fine.
Bibi abe fine. Yeah, mare. No pain so e was say for ne ahwe for fanchen kakra. Me say na kin so yemienu na de minim say obi ashada ye bibi ato bibi a nyankopon kwa nim.
Kessben.
That's it. So they mean say I will Muhammad. Until me be na me say oh I will eba na eja. This week me ni share with GH1 and I'm doing na kia brem.
Party in the post until I don't do na kia na bro.
Na kia me big brother. Wow sha.
Kessben.
Chairman General.
Na watching.
Speaker.
Yes, the microphone ko wani me. Na to say.
I read out the Bible.
Me who watch you?
No cre. Yes me who watch it. Na say me who and say ese wadani buffalo sujana ono dia kwa prepare am say ese the buffalo van down pa that chesi kruba no ma
na ni na mama say this is my masasi pija na die ni bi
na do wa bo kwa me prepare die ebe wi enti na jama akwatena ayi metals for the movie kwa me the started metals na che abi be awu bi amecha na nze nso asesen so ban first na complain so for bi on fa na kwa me me free wa on fa me ko
o me ana
me ka kwa be fifa
o be for but party what say campaign ko say
already adom on say somewhere about 6 months ago na Adele mo boot say omo nye campaign no answer mo dey voice share no mo bo krumu asa omo win election and ewie sort in sema no mo kan
voice is nice say crowd omo mo bi mo
say no ye nyina start campaign at see from no one say any voice is bo name mo is about telling Ghanaians die woni suade hu no die wo beye pen and die wo betimi aye eno ne ye ka kire Ghana for so stadium BP campaign nyina issue based campaign ye ni atem ye ni di ahemfo atem ye ni di imams fo atem ye ni di ye police fo atem ye ni di isi atem ye say the ba ya ye ni mo ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia opportunity said the mo ma mampani Dada John Dramani Mahama opportunity no a vice president be a president no give Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia equal opportunity no so mra me demonstrate the obetimi aye no be kan no mo say na obetimi aye o wa ba mu anya me be say a simple question Dom omampani Dada John Dramani Mahama vice president wotimi solve problem ni nyina nko ba be praise or ba be di mampani Mr. Speaker so the same opportunity I yesterday Ghana for the amode dom me amofa John Dramani Mahama no mo fa the same opportunity no endom Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no so mra no me kire de obetimi aye and na me de mi wogidie kese ade kra nso wogidie say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betimi a transfer mo niema
ajemo wini aba we esoro hwa
Mr. Speaker
esoro hwa
me say me nyamre wo de yebedi nkomo senye se ene ma me nsre tie fo mfanchen ahwefo mfanchen na mre no ba bia na me ne nam am de bepie ha no in fact me ba kwa na me fi se me ntimi catch up because of the traffic situation I see motorway ne so ene free friend say peace FM ni mo ho mba ha no so traffic akra wonti ahwefo mfanchen se ye late ba ya ba die edru beju atrema 1 minute kwa ne benya de
mema mu 20 minutes na metche mu nyina but ba me shase wa Adele so few she so Adele yes ECG ewo issues na utie the ranking member Rajida Pa wa explaining some of the issues as they say within the energy sector eno ka ho bi no Radubi ka resign ono na kanisa mochi workers and so mortuary for no echo strike.
The big reason is it confirmed?
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed. Because you want a year by disclaimer so about to.
Why they did disclaimer now?
My disclaimer baby. Send you no correct.
I want to know the abana.
And that's why I'm asking. Maybe I'm more confirm.
Yes. My main brother there, so that means you. My main for 10 minutes. My mama 10 minutes. My time ninety.
And I say your campaign no service. I feel the voices in the embobium. Why not catch up?
Kessben.
What's in the intimate Jambo? Oh, David, we will continue play it.
Ghanaians are suffering, no?
Oh, yeah, because swabo. Even as we speak to you, we are doing rallies in the Zongo communities. We go with our projectors and our screens, our LCD screens. I have so far in Greater Accra, I've done about 5 constituencies already. You're starting at 8 o'clock, 7:30, and you're Pombe 11. Now you're both from Kwame Appiah Kubi, they are Nana Akufo-Addo, ne Papa. We play all the way and give them the history of baby Fiba. History they enjoy. And round to BBC here, na eme ahwahwa.
Kessben.
Legon lecturers, some university lecturers of Legon, I printed t-shirts, I printed, your friend is saying flyers. Editing
and that is something who be bizarre.
Yeah, open traffic lights in him. Our more company, I'm John Drawani Mahama. It has never happened before. University lecturers.
Okay, there's some.
It doesn't matter.
No, I want you to be.
It doesn't. I'm saying that it doesn't matter.
Because
I'm saying, Kasama Minka, the old member so.
Maybe are there were not for. I can't be.
That propaganda, in fact. Of course, from Memphis.
Who there to us so?
Yeah, can I say? University lecturers at Okponglo campaigning for John Dramani.
When I'm brandy almost
no, you can call them. You can find out. This news everywhere. So if you want to know where they are coming from, then or more, yeah, you can talk to them. It's not a problem. Mama cannot just say. So, am I? The issue of let me come to the issue of Galamsey and Sam. And the say I can't.
Yeah.
Mr. Speaker, okra wote hai mugusu ye ho adwuma. Asama me de bia ya na mugusa me bahan ma me say inti agi His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia agi o choro manifesto. Etwen ma ye to abama no. Ma na be president. Mrekwa na vice president for almost 7 years 9 months ni. O adwempo bia sebi wetimi dia ma o man yi na aboa Ghana. Wo mfa ma wo twa ma ya to abama on sawaye. Na nya wudi kan ye ne den aye. So akontokwane sin obia omo galam stop omo operation hot omo training 4,000 youth mining omo wo kasa won be kan sem bebre sa ebe wie chi so no say na say nti sika na wo de gum dodo na wo de yeden emfa so be na be mu mama cannot say the MPP has to understand that sebe bibia na no na eda na wo say na nya papa no and ne baby edu a enye papa no woba na woni Ghana for be kasa to obo ase na jitum se sebe nia wo ka kire wo se wo be ye no enye anu nie His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo ejina asimpi so told the people of Ghana say enoni dokono wan sidi ayetoi na nia obo a His Excellency President Akufo time na Akufo wa ba mu no Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no a bank governor, deputy bank governor of Bank of Ghana. And until ode Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba. Na wa baba buano ma yesika semna yedi ato payo. And only 1 cedi to 16 ga 1 cedi 16 cedis to $1. Na no ana ye 1 cedi.
Kessben.
Na ye to $1 to 4 cedis no. Why you did and then $1 to 16 cedis no problem be no and then dokono na we say 1 cedi na and then turn 5 cedis no say problem be nti wo ba to wo asiansa situation milk yesen akonhoma e friend akoma hwe mochimen nsem ya yete hanum ayeka ho asem yi just earlier on mama a typical example hwe in 1800 in 2014 in 2016 as at the time ayefia ban mu is equivalent to almost $428. Who's me? 2016, the TM Watchman 1,800 Ghana cedis. Assuming, I don't know how much they were paid that time, but that is $428. And this same amount I can was me. $112. So the value of the money is gone. You can't woman say, look, Mr. I'm telling you something, Che.
Yes.
Sorry, I no pay Opia. Take your salary and go back. A woman say when you're in there, you've gone places and probably your salary has now increased a certain level. But you take your basic salary in 2016, convert into USD, and look at the values and can what they turn or US and then now say and now salary you crowd will you convert 90 saying that is when you realize say what brab on a sub at Tiaba from but won't say because Ghana for your magicians. So every day piano they be our sorry now your expenses are by the end of the week say obiet meet nase no go through no share expenses now. What else say Brabono and share the easy sir. So what we are telling them is that Jitum say baby I didano and yet Jitum say nya wo kai no wontumi nye e wo mu say why you may be there but the basic principle are what the year campaign in 2016 say Ghana for bre Ghana for wu and a den and a dollar 4.2 and a Johnny Boyding and a den and a corruption and a den and a galam say and some now wo kan hu nsem no enne sebe ne tebia te sen. This is what is supposed to happen. O kan say we are now say e wo mu say ya boy ya homodin there but ne person kan yedu no yentimi ndu ho Ghana for more fine China before we can even start talking about. But MPP communicators sit on set. And then one more kasa, I said, ye knew who right, say Becca City. When I was saying for my Yamao, Obian Fossil, I dare you, who say swame, ya some ya swao. Ya swao, not sebi bibi, what's a what they call? Wouldn't do Honmina who ye did, ya. Your who quine catch us say, Tama now say yan swao. You catch us to was a mood. So understand that. Because the average person, and this government has received 1.1 trillion in terms of revenue, current funds, not Sikadada. Loans alone, we are running around 746 billion. Free SHS, as I say, Sikamodi free SHS must have 20 billion. From the last 7 years, free SHS, most spending 20 billion. Oh, free SHS, or Ghana said, you haven't spent 20 billion on free SHS. How much have you spent on the National Cathedral? So what are you talking about? National Cathedral is casting out their shame. So meanwhile, free SHS here, you can watch me. You can say, and Kolana, you don't have a problem. In think 50 billion, 100 billion share free SHS more. Can then Kolana come at home? But what the $100 million I could share National Cathedral? This is what we are saying. Almost a bayan kasa. Because the amount discussion.
Energy is so for 2 minutes. Now, me found see.
In energy, share. I always say, Sanka sebe near NDC for Jama MPP and then Nana Akufo-Addo. From John Mahama to Nana Akufo-Addo. Sanka no Akufo, His Excellency Jama ya. We didn't go through what we went through in 2013, 2014. When the problem started, Nyama Miensan never say solve it. Now say solve the issue of capacity. Now say solve the issue of funding. Now say solve the issue of fuel. Capacity they are married by and I'm Kumasi. Say ye di home fast for. Car power. Mobile mu who did cancel mobile more extended no. We didn't stop there. We said, oh, let's look at the issue of fuel. Crime being soon a bit me raise fuel to support our and then yeah do big in some year is because of fuel. As we speak, they are fighting because they are not sure who should provide fuel. When the aircraft for number, I want to quite get big say, Misha, I didn't mean to may resign at in nature. We have a shortage of over 500 megawatt. In the issue of fuel, now you're drilling from one oil field. You buy any a friend saying, and I become any a friend says, Sankofa, Ebeka. Mo Akufo by any would you believe? And we came to actually, enhance it and build it. Any idea, Sam, we started taking our gas. And it's the engine, and the amount to our gas. Yes, I told gas no gas na eba na fe mo man share plant no ne nhwe di wa be ti asesa no ne ntimi ma plant ni bi ntimi nje gas no mo ntimi nje crude nti gas ni hwa na age crude ni hwa na age gas and I mean we can say ENI how do you call it ENI has reduced the gas how they bremo. So as we speak you are not even able to get the quantity of gas that you need and until Ghana gas na yesi ma amokra no and also it's a problem you are not able to pay them. So you have to understand, even the issue of funding. I mean, even the issue of funding, the price water, the cash water flow mechanism. When we set it up, we sent it to the ministry. Mobile Banyi and a mobile the co-share the office of vice president. I like Dr. Mahmoud Bawi officer.
And has been under the office of the vice president for some time now. Sika was a mode call. We gave you Esla never say a chair within 5 years. Move to a car of 9.4 billion. You said you are refinancing 5. And now Ukoji loan, say they refinancing 5. 5 now will say over refinancing. You only finance the 5 and then you left the 4.6. And no the honum, 4.6 now accrue and net to 12. 5 no so a honum principal no pena wutia so a car will be 2 year at 9.4 no and now 17 billion. What is that?
May I say 10 minutes after 9 Mame Emra a year nana case so na mintie or so for 10 minutes na yen fancy. Nana Mame Emra so dey.
Speaker Mame chair what here na me say dey here na oba message.
Issues don't they be free be na yenko. Yes, mortuary for the no ewo ECG issues ewo galamsey ewo ninyina.
Mr. Tier free protesters no. Edie no. Na
Kessben.
Mabisa question be a minim say Mr. Speaker wonso abeyo are we having the same Ghana police service? The 2015, 2016 no more that's what we
I say your more.
Say your more the make us improve pow. Because okay, let my vote count alliance demonstration there, you know. Video me say unko for the cover that demonstration.
Yeah.
Who the we are not police for Budnipa. E brimu yen pa. Experience and be room free da. It's on that demonstration. Because last minute Adele she and didn't come on and make catches Adele. Board that day a boom, you know. I did that way. Means Adele Becker has to make
10 gram what to sell.
Now, and yes, the cane and a boo. Also, I'm black be good to the police for no. Bra, I know you're more than you kubuku. Bro, so minim diom de friend no. Ne thickness in be say we kutu
heavy one, black ones.
A ball atimu say I be a ball. Hinti say me hwe de course nra. Na me hwe except of videos e course so. Minima brand bi otimi nya akokoduro. Police for the barricade na o maye no. O sum gu fom. O pia gu ho. Pia ni nyina gu fom. O wie ye no. O fa ho nwa na police vehicle of my Ghana. Car ya toma police service no. Once on pack your keys this is any.
Yeah.
O ko no kodum ja no two key in the shade bottom. Minim so hu ya. So I have videos in
I've seen the videos.
Na police wo chasing the monche wakwa kutu police key. What they quite? And you see, Adele Beba Betena defended this kind of, rot.
Because Adele more so.
There be what be defending? That's I want to send this if we start this. Can want some say, we release them. Do this, do that.
And I closing remark, me come on some.
Open me, I can wawa some. Mr. Speaker, and now I share videos in the now heard the way Vamawo, a demon penny kufuadu atem. Threaten even road users. Someone may join a galam said a demonstration tea. Yam penny mamun yusu road, no fat bonnet, their chalky be car. This is the kind of demonstration I person you Mr. Speaker. One kasa those videos, you know, net will say.
It was uncalled for.
This is the way we want to handle this nation.
Kessben.
Seriously, me hoy. Now police want me bufu how much I say. So me heard the koya your boy in 2015. And the level of peaceful demonstration, ni enkura he ni enkotonkwa ni enye dede ya block kwine. Ya musi eboni ya ane say ya diverting route. Da.
Isobo wa kasebo.
Ha la ila. Now I say me jina we na me pe table ase akwose because ade no so baby fa kono no de bo. Me bia ma chichira be hu mark no. Po me be for to aso. Fe be ma nsu mi nya mesu. Me dwane nyina no de same.
Ona na ke a ojiwe.
Na me hwede en 7 nyama fu amrante ye ne 37 nra. Yakura mpo de ne na mo ye de ne akire dwadifo mu. Who say enclave no. We manya kokodro military zone. Security zone no kwa ya sa de no. Timia sesa body block kwan. Major road. Minim sana soldier for na to kwan. Police for no kwan. You made a drum kwan many and so me kind of crash.
They are professional service.
Na abranti etimi ja kukodro. Or police for the nekuto on friend shield as a no. Shield, right? No, we push police in no. After police for them say no. Akwani ya overpower police officer no. No, mo baba support push back. Who push ya dai? Muti me obi timi nyimfa ho man sound no. There be say na make say if this is the same police service omo boy in 2015 there any professionalism no omo increase no. Bra say no handle ya in 2015 na en kabrante na ni amame na wangu wo ura ga bia search da ko number friend no kan experience on 2015 demonstration in chire na tade nyino mo titim atade ase ni nyina etete no minim say ade I know
Kessben
so wa share videos we bia he will never support it. Sebe omumfa ayi nema ni bi mfa ni mudia kwa da minim no the sense of whom ya dwuma pa say bia na pupo bibli ni bia fa dim say nyamfa ni mudia
videos ni bi ni my NTA sound make a
tie sound no.
This is what actually happening.
No car is moving. Car BNY about crossing this 37 streets.
So my brothers and sisters, this is what actually happened in the streets of 37 around the 37 military hospital. The demonstrators illegally blocked the road, which is the only access to the hospital, which denied many people from seeking medical attention at the hospital. They actually stopped people from accessing the only road to the hospital, and they denied people from going to seek their medical attention. When they were asked, they said those people were animals, they should leave them to die. Why? Because they didn't join them to do the demonstration. Is that how we do demonstrations in this country? We have seen numerous of demonstrations in this country. Is that how they go about it?
We are also going to create uncomfortable stuff for you guys. Like I said, everyone must suffer. If you don't want to join us to protest against Galamsey,
right?
But there's another one. Videos in the doors when it's all continuation now.
I grant you no pushing police for the dead and so.
And now we back up in Swa. Wa koko two police for the key.
Yeah, ni now.
Na obisa won say, we any the see person e dey mind kokoduru. This is the way we want to go.
Kessben.
In order to win political power.
Kessben.
And you na me catch re ade on NDC for say MPP for their training and power.
NDC for na ye.
I mean ke even cho.
Ayi enkofo ekoyi one thing say mo kan ya na.
Chemi.
Me dey say we can see yentie voices ni bi. Say we tie voices na.
Yabo.
Uti onye video onye ni nyina ni.
Bebre na ye na yatibi.
Wote say the worker say ye two ni ade jo mama be di ade.
No problem yatibi.
Wote
Ewo we mu ana.
videos ni bi mu.
Me hu but say no no de hu. De ye two ade jo mama aba me de me hu we hu.
Uhu no.
Ewo phone so de.
Uhu no. Me no ma for de aba.
But mami nke bi ncho. Na ke.
We me do so kan de me ye.
We me bra panyi. Na ke. Me nu ni na ye gitum say constitution na say bo ho.
Yeah.
Ye wo so ye bo ho ban.
Me no nyina ya dwen.
Constitution so sebi ye ba be violate constitution a ye nka sebi obi ewura ofie na wa so ya wa enu nti ye chi na a police for chi na mo fa to nsi ni so
Debida.
aden because in the protection random very good. So what are we talking about? Kessben solve a problem o call from the root asema ye kan say ye nsuo na say Mr. Speaker ye hu dede obi a ye hu dede ye ni na ye hu dede wote hai mi jindi say
certainly
say ye nsuo na say
yeah.
From all indications, obiti baby.
Just because my time no waji.
They be ubeba
2 minutes in the grass.
Me ba mame lande. Won penasa. Mame cannot say.
Yeah.
So obviously the constitution is being violated because our lives have been put at risk.
Sure.
33 million people's lives put at risk.
And
also made it over. So someone is violating the constitution.
Yeah.
Someone else says that stop violating the constitution.
Yeah.
Oba says stop violating
by also violating the same constitution.
By violating the constitution. No, so by no violating the constitution. And I feel police for by say you per se solve a problem.
Okay.
But your police so by no, they are also violating the constitution.
How
are they not doing it? You arrest people,
you don't read their rights to them. You refuse them counsel.
Okay,
I'm bringing you a certain conversation.
No. Me time no. Mama. But let me ask you something.
So who has the responsibility? Who has
let me ask you this. Get it correct. Abain enye galamsey. And if you it's about time we tell ourselves the truth. Say Adele will be truthful to the listeners this morning. Person catch him say we need NDC for to galamsey nibi.
What are you doing about it?
So don't sit here and say Abain.
Debi.
And Kasa Abain.
Nanake.
If you want to talk about
that will be irresponsible.
Cut galamsey 170 and on galamsey 2020 elections.
Oh, don't.
The former president Ejina platform so abra minu nyina dia dance say na galamsey fight na do ni peak na nso ani started. Who protect the galamsey was obi ayachi ni bia win election obabu ye be yi omu nyina. Who free one asuma kwakubu ahin me amini kwakubu ahin emoko all the galamsey communities all galamsey sites e catch the galamsey yes ni say motis ye win say cream obi amfa de so ni in excavator na momra number 2 galamsey and you see let me tell you something
that is a responsibility
as politician
into omukuya nanake omukuya
galamsey issues
Mr. Speaker,
please, it's my time. Allow me to talk. Mr. Speaker,
okay.
What I'm saying is that yes. What I'm saying is that especially moment interventions are more any other people interventions are more Mr. Speaker, galamsey fight, you know. Say you're careful. Say you're careful. I don't pay no penny be dinkobo. Fanny say, me a penny, minimum answer. Fanny sao. My back a Kessben ha. Me buy no, me person be to galamsey wa ha. Mind you, who call site na mo teaching microphone. Boys they go here man microphone feed the same community nim.
Yeah.
And to who na obi ahan who say wonsu destroy our land. Ah yare ni ba woni first person yare ni betew. Wonu no mo ma me no mo te ho. Na wonso wo ye Mr. Speaker, I know see one videos be some of the boys in a year or ya no catch Mr. President and so in the SN no. Assassin in the funtum no. This boy at the same community name.
You have
hold on.
Responsibility to protect us against our own
the same community. It is say careful. They handle this issue holistically. You be pussy apportion blame. You never be a hoso no. Let me know be a no de. NDC MPP ni say oh my.
Thank you. Gentlemen, Maakye, a member of the NPP, Adeloma is from the NDC. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time. As 24 minutes of tonight. This is Ghana's most relevant breakfast show in the morning. Mami na wase na odi asempa Kwame Appiah Kubi satrase. Odi mache.
Kwame me jusu.
That is saying.
Oh nyame adomokona nso e.
Say wonim say fititi me hu bia na mani age.
Oh yes.
Watare colors nso efepa.
Me da si.
Na no pede wafa ho.
So no me no na start free no ha wonti. Eja. Ye be ani dey.
Odi wafa ho.
Me da si.
Ma yeni nkomon free e mascon fo aseye.
Yo Kwame me da si. Yo. Ebusian for entiason kon na no pay baby biara wo hwe afidi kasie any baby bia wotie yen our radio so on ye di free Imascon Estate Ghana Limited aso ya ye debre wo pani wata adwumakoi ano ye hope wone eye Madam Mary manager se afei na womi ene wo maka nyina adwumafo ma ne mema nyina da wo mse ye mo mabaso na yan kan chem se ene da so e ho sami kan e bia wo pasase pa na ato wo abrochire wo Ghana hanom nyame ato nsam ebra so se won so wadwena busuafo ne daache wonte no wo besa wonya asase pa bi na woto sade beye na obetima si edankora ba Kubi ana mpoja wo be bie company kakra bi wo so sade beye adaache nsa wo ho ana mpo uni ho enchirima ene wo yire no ma wo nso wono emre dia na ba bi ba kope ane edi wadanse edi ama wo se wokwa okoto asase no a wonya wo ha bia e wa achi da bia rata baby a yaka wansam any Imascon Estate Ghana Limited. Imascon Estate Ghana Limited. Abusia ansa na no de abra TV so. Yensa se a ena no pay. Yaba ye no wo edi ho komo no. Ye de videos ena pictures ni bi ato ho no mo. Sade ye ya pictorial evidence edi ama ho. Wan ensa se no a yaka wansam sa bra ne beto bi na wo ha obi ada eni so. Abusia Imascon Estate Ghana Limited. Ye free ton ensase ema manfo ye free di ensase wudwuma no is over 32 good years any aburo emfie aduasam yenu ya yenya atemato biara da wo bia amfa ye nkwa police station da wo bia amfa ye nkwa gina court da sebia ya ton asase boni ediama no ni nyina da eni sai eno kwaredie an ye di ewo ye ensase a ye ton edima Ghana de hye eni ahoho nso mu fram no ne ya wono mo abepie mu ewo Ghana man emu the agency and Sassia Yabon Dawreno, Empo Yenyanum as soldier form, military officers, Yenyanum a press for Binum, one so Ababe Toby, Yenyanum immigration officers for Binum, Sanso Anna prison officers for Binum, Mekanama can say, Abambo for Binum Ababe Toby. Namami Sao say, Wajuma we anyone Sassia Wotono, say Enya Papa, and I won't crata some Enya Papa, Enya dia edimwa eyadan. Ana soja ni kwabenane eyeden ana prosini kwabenane ana bomboni atutu anamon no abam office ma ba be di nkomo asa dimochi akọ asase so nani akọ akọhwe amwo hu de ekoso no wate ase na afa wagye atom aba beto ensase ne bi ya sabra me kase no bambofo bi ahyase a wono eso madan ewo yensase ne eso ni nyina ne edi adanse pefe sai Imascon Estate Ghana Limited Yansase ayaton no eho da kwan me kasa ho da kwan na asekere ene se yansase no eho bibia eye papa evisa woto yasase ya woni landguard ni bia ni asam landguard ni bia ma metataw wobi mekun wobi emehaw ewo so woni wahene anabusia pani bia da eni mansotwe ewo yasase ne so na ansa ne nsase no yabedi afri wahene bi nsam ebedi afri busia pani bi nsam ana wobi edebema yasa Munyina munsumton enfam customers no ni yedi kan aye background checks na ehun komodie biara enhwemu nsonko biada ehun skosi etu bia ni yetu awie sade ye ya wonso ba beto asase no ye ton ni yedema wa wunya asem bia ewa akire abusan ye numbers no eniem di ka gina efrem panifo sade ye ya obedi kan ebisa nkosim biada sabra me kasa yewra hope opani odadwuma koya no wani panifo numbers ne ewo mo nche no one my crowd into one friend no now one my edge or so no one edge on encomo ya no ma edikano 0553
0553
840
646
0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730
0553
838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 ya no mesadidi juma eniem na yansase ayaka wansemi abusia ewo Tropoli ewo Greater Accra Region hayada Tropoli America no ewo Dowenya kwan so baby a Central University ewo no baby a Sagleme affordable housing ewo no emiam yenu amabubo so no udi free sabia yi ekọ baby a Tropoli yansase ne ewo no is just a stone throw chesa ekwan wa sisi ana wadru hono mo enu de bia me ba me ka cho say wobetimi mpo the ball edi agrafa kwan so na wakɔ de atete wapamu na waba mini aba nso betimi aba akokompe wɔn abo totals asabo ampe aka ho na no nso so wakɔ aba kyese eni achi kura na chopolinso a yensa ase ne ɛwɔ no yɛne Reverend Sam Kranche Ankra ɔsɔ pani a yɛbɔ ne sɛ Apostle General baabi a wɔsi asɔdan kɛseɛ ɛyɛ ni prayer city a wɔn mo ta akɔbɔ empire ɛwɔ hɔ no yɛfrɛ no sɛ Shiloh City ana Shiloh City wɔn yɛne wɔn ana ɛbɔ hyeɛ wobɛdi kampo duru Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yɛnsas ne so ansa na watra akɔ baabi a ɔsɔ pani wɔn nso prayer city ɛwɔ yi afɛnso so wɔn sɛ de bia me ba me ka kyɛw sɛ Kodoka International Airport yi empanifo mi ate asɛsɛ hɔ no yɛ congested nessa hɔ no ɛkyereka so etɔma kɔ akɔgye asase yantam ɛwɔ Chopoli baabi a yɛnsase ne ɛwɔ no yɛm nso ba bɛsi new airport city no enti wɔn nso tra yɛyie yɛne wɔn mo ana ɛbɔ hyeɛ edi sɛ wote yɛasase ne so a nessa airport nkyɛn ana woteɛ no wosan so ɛte sɛ ɔpani nkyɛn yɛnsase no yɛsi police station ɛwɔ so yɛsi estate ankasa ya ɛhɔ no ɛyɛ bia wobetimi aba beto asasre bi wom na yɛsi ɛde ama wo sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ asa wote hɔ no a wo bambɔsam ɛne bibia nso ɛyɛ gyaniw ɛna me ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛsi police station hɔ ana pressifo ne aso de afa beto bi enti afa bambom nsam deɛ menua woni haw ɛwɔ ho afei ɛde ka beto bi yɛsisi adane bi ɛwɔ so ɛde ama wɔnom enti amanfo tetɔ no dada ya ensuo ne nkane nya yɛ available ɛwɔ asase ne so yɛnsase no ebi ɛyɛ gated community na meka kyerɛ sɛ yɛsi estate ɛwɔ mu no ane ayɛ demarcation yɛyi akwa nyina nso ɛde atom yɛdwi asase ne so nso dada no nte no menua meka no magyadeɛ sɛ wobɛtɔ yɛ asase no a yɛdwiri mu ho nte no yɛto abura kɛseɛ ɛwɔ hɔ yɛ ensuo de bɛsiw da no ɛne wɔ haw ɛma da biara da abusa yɛnsase a ɛwɔ Chopoli ya meka ho asɛm no one plot no ɛnkane no na ɛyɛ 30,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis ɛne mmerɛ sika no yɛate so ɛde afiri 30,000 cedis no ɛde aba ɛne mmerɛ sika no 18,000 Ghana cedis 18,000 Ghana cedis titi sika no ɛyɛ 180 million ana afei half plot no siɛ de yɛbɛtwa ɛde ama afisi adwene ho ɛno nso ɛnkane no na ɛyɛ 15,000 Ghana cedis nanso na me ne okasai yate so ɛde aba 9,000 Ghana cedis ɛtiti sika no 90 million ɛno ɛkyɛ ne yɛde package sonkwa yɛ kama ɛde agu akom de ma sade ɛbɛyɛ na betime atwa ma ho ahare wɔ ɛno nti ase yɛ nkeke ho mbom ne amra wo yɛ dodoɔ mu ɛne mpo ankrankro betime ba betɔ bi na de yɛte nsa asase a yate so aba 18,000 cedis no yɛse di kan fa 3,000 Ghana cedis ɛyɛ titi sika no 30 million fa beto asem now to valid ID card account be registration it would 3,000 to asia ni edi card wa kwa asase ne so ni akwate wo de edi amount ni wa hyase aye adwuma Sudan ewo so eno akire no na ye de 12 months which is 1 year edi so edi amount na 15,000 aka no wa to bo ase atua ne kakra kom se 1 year ne bes na watua awie mini ya wo mpa wei na kaya motom ana pa wan de ton asase ewo Ghana no be we edi amount awusa ya sorry so akoye numbers no ye de beto dwama nansa no your office no e was Sprinters Road 18 Junction Sprinters Road 18 Junction yani Allied Filling Station wo Sprinters kwan so no ana edi enhwanimum ya san eben KFC baby omoton aduane no entabusa numbers amedi to dwam eya no wa fra no matom nsa fra no makeka mabom awam dudu ni abam offices ene mu dwam no mabedi nkoma akwasem no mabusa question bia mpe ewom no mabam yakoto ensase me fi say the whole Ghana the obi no ton ensase pa etisa Imascon Estate Ghana Limited edie no abusa numbers no eniem eya 0553
0553
840 646 0553 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yen your tons ansepa
Fraba yo gamsi say for the politics
over the radio him
over the
anyum we and
say ebi say galamse ani na mo de be galamse you know ebi say e free senior high school ebi say free senior high school e nana na kofa ba yo yeah, Kwame. Kwame nyasa ketwa ane.
Na be to amagana.
Na kwabiti. Dr. Sibu Okweku. Dr. Sibu Okweku na mikoshia no.
Yeah.
Na wone don bi di nkomo. Na meka hu bi. O hemani o kasa ba akwa no hemani. O kasa ba tia minim se uso bi kasa eye de ya obehwe wani. Etu o kasa ba akwa no hemani o kasa ba akwa no hemani no otu ni na yef. Yewi ane yekoe. Etia kwa hebadum sa anam so dog o hebadum sa anam so Kessben yo wona na no ma me mo no ana si ya me na me ma mo no o say o mo na e kapa o Kwame si e ka che o say e ka ase che say ede
papa correct
correct party Dr. Sibu Okweku
yeah
director of is your director of operations
and I know about her no
aye your man be
director of training
yeah director of training
yes.
Director of training your man be kokodi wase monica papa Kwame
yes
Ghana rice a rice Ghana enu an si hayi Ghana rice emu Ronaldo emu Lionel Messi emu Hurricane emu Vinicius Junior emu Jolaka Ghana rice a rice Ghana Kwame se di agensem
ati se o be
da be se de Kwame agensem kwa na no me kwaka se yesi ne emo ne nkwan ekopa na school bi afra me papa bi maame assignment bi se benyama no na nkofo bi di nyabra se mo school bi mu e no de assignment ne maame se benyama no eti bi gusu na me ya no school do ayi ya o awudo me he ya o wo fra me no se no mu ni si me be ye story no sa day no na manya sa story na mfa abo e o mo no show so
okay
etu obutie na mbote se me ka Amagana ene emo no nkwan se wodi to a wo se school fo ni nasi yankota Amagana ne anya mo no nkwa abo
Kessben
Kwame Amagana our rice Ghana
wo be bia
Kwame se di Amagana die Amagana be bia ene Amagana ukokotokwa badum last week be catch we say ukokotokwa badum ukoko ntokwa fa anopa 8 ekopa nimle 5 ya de babo bebo 5 says okore de a unya bi yentimi famo ya de ensa de babo ende fa anopa ekore de de Amagana babo bisa Amagana Kwame be bia kotokwa market we Cape Coast e Amagana rice ukota kwade market square Amagana rice Sunyai Jom Amagana rice Tamale Jom Amagana rice Sehuyo so sehibe kwai Amagana rice Bebiani Amagana rice Asanko Amagana rice Bebia bekobia Amagana rice say there the whole Ghana na upper east and west near nyenu ho say there Amagana rice around upper east and west and na yenyante ho popuye bia yeti akwame ye beba ba be ka kire nkofo Amagana rice and na malaka jom and na ukọ kaneshi jom ukọ ayia makola ukọ Medina jom eya Medina jom so pau Amagana rice ukọ bomo ase ho ni na ebisisi nkofo num Amagana rice ukọ kumasi anwra jom asafo market ukọ swami jom ukọ ayi kajetia ukọ central market Amagana rice a rice Ghana Amagana rice
ba ko pe
Kwame say ya de Kwame catch them
ana ye de green no atro Amagana no no ne papa certified by the Food and Drugs Authority. Now we no ye Ghana mo a ye dua ye mfa bibia
efrem Kwame ye mfa bibia
organic sanity no o pese wudi na onya kwantentin a we unnecessary woody papa I ho twa no enie na fa location ni tuja wo pese tu no dodo mu ton
before no Yeah, you person to do what?
Yes.
Kwame, number is 0537
0537
039
039
464
464
0537
0537
039
039
464
464
and I 020
020
76
76
76
76
197
197
020
020
76
76
76
76
197
197
na Kwame abeji sika kuba bi di ato ko bi ani enimu sika no ye je di ato keke betu bi kokoton 2 weeks amono besa
okay
esa na odi aba wa fanfa so no asa abeje fofo na semedane se enam se amba Ghana rice na su tonti no Kwame 2 weeks ni su and na 3 days 4 days 5 days na asa no akwaje fofo and na Ghana ntimi nya adwuma ba ko one district one factory enkofu difia ha tue sa and then on me ya show prep for breaking news.
Yeah.
Kwame Minyaso. Metrasi ayeso obi fu fraba. Metrasi ayeso obi fu fraba. Na esa me call reception ho. E na me catch up so mo ma me program na me koya yi Kwame. Me koya nurse for doctor for Kwame obi ade no wajimbi.
They say am Ghana for nye billboards akese wo krom.
Oh yes.
Na wo mfa ye mienu ni mfonyi entoto ho.
Ebeto so am Ghana rice de Kwame. Enya asem ketua. Sesi ye be di Christmas nkofo ahase a womu toguo me ebesra mo say the price in the eternity and then some toguo na do Christmas no ma ba yinim mo man ye the price in the eternity ama Ghana rice arise Ghana ama Ghana rice arise Ghana and then go for from arise Ghana I am a pedesa because ama Ghana rice na kwame who say uko Israel Israel kwani ye say prekese ubia eba and na Ghana kwani baby ubia prekese eba and na prekese no ade bia etuhwa udia udia etuha abra wo fa bibia fam no te se mo prekesa ne other things na aka se ye dua no Ghana ne Israel wudi ni na esa yare wo de ka ho na esa yare na ama Ghana rice wudi ni na boost immune system dia me kwa chase e boost system ti yare bi na no ko a na hwete ne ko sa che wo ho adi aduro ka wa ne ko etumu ne ne kaketu ye wache jollof rice plain rice amamo emutuo rice water adebia ye dia ama abu ye bia no Kwame ya ama Ghana rice rice Ghana ama Ghana rice rice Ghana sevensia ama Ghana rice yada mo ase yada mo numbers ne sound to debi numbers ne 0537 039 464 0537 039 464 020 76 197 020 76 197 ama Ghana rice rice Ghana
Bayan kowa ya pon Mamenda se join in the team no I say na me sorry so you know one more Anna Banes with Medford action I could you musem kwa Anna one more at the bro Mamen wishing this Baba Sab a very big happy birthday na menchia messy wa Envia and pay happy birthday to you good morning I mean sure that when you're Kessben we need Mr. Speaker Kwame Appiah Kubi glad that you joined us at paying so once again. God bless you. I don't do any channel Friday. We'll be back here once again to wrap it up for the week. Don't do any good morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.